Hello everybody, I'm Chantal.
I'm Cody.
And this is Unit 8, Minister of Loneliness. For those of you who are wondering, this is a real title. This is not a funny title because it sounds a little strange in a way. But what the story is about is recently actually Japan emulated the UK and they created a new position in the government, and it is called the Minister of Loneliness. Now, this position is specifically to fight social isolation, and it is becoming an even bigger problem in Japan. I think they've always had some problems with it, but now it's reaching just let's say, epidemic levels.
Emulate.
Emulate.
Isolation.
Isolation. Initially, it's more the older people, the seniors, who are more vulnerable to social isolation. They don't really live with a family anymore. Once friends or spouses pass away, they have no one to turn to. But it's not only them that is having a hard time at the moment. People who are also not fully employed, they're either part-time workers, maybe during the economic crisis they couldn't find a decent job, so they are freelancers or contract workers, and apparently a lot of them feel really ashamed, so they don't want to go out in public, and they have also just started to really isolate themselves.
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable. Another group that is also having a hard time are women. Usually it was predominantly men that would struggle with this, but recently a lot of working moms and specifically single moms are also having a very hard time. Moms who are either divorced or maybe they're not married with children, there is still maybe a little bit of a stigma around this in Japan. So there's not a very big social network for people like this. And they also tend to just really feel isolated. So you can see there are quite a few groups in Japan that really needs help. And you can see the Japanese government realizes this, but the question is what can they do about it? And now for the language focus. First up is be believed to. For example, Paris is believed to be one of the most romantic cities in the world.
And for mine, there is a lack of something. So for my example, early in the pandemic, there was a lack of masks and PPEs.
That's it for our preview section, and join us again for the review.